Since starting the Fresh Out series, we've been getting tons of emails about prison life. So we decided to start this series to answer all those questions you have. Prison life can be a scary thing if you know what you're walking into. You can end up in a deadly situation or get fucked up. I'm Big Herc, and I served nearly a decade in federal prison. And I've seen and lived through some shitty times. And this is Prison Talk. We had another viewer that emailed us about tattoos in prison, and there's a lot of tattoo going on in prison, and a lot of people getting down with that ink up in there, and guys make a living doing tattoos up in there. You have some really good artists, and most people that come in there with none usually leave with one or two, if not more, because they want to do something to kind of like pass their time or signify that, hey, this is where I've been at in my life, or maybe it's a turning point in their life, and they mark it with ink, and guys are using guitar strings, they're putting together things with little batteries, and they got the needles jumping off that they done got from maybe somebody done snuck in for them, and they got ink being snuck in, and they're getting down up in there, man. A lot of guys are getting gang tattoos representing their hoods. And a lot of guys are just getting tattoos in general, So tattoos are definitely a big part of prison life. We had a viewer email, and they were asking about, once you're convicted and you're actually sentenced to wherever you're going to do your time, is there any way to find an appeals process or get time off or something of that nature? Well, there's always something going on as far as maybe laws being passed or different retroactive laws have came into effect, and it could affect your time. So while you're in prison, even if you pled out, there's still habeas corpus that you can file that can challenge certain things that maybe you didn't waive at the time you pled. If you didn't plead, you went to trial, you have all type of appeals process. You have you have an initial appeal, and then you have an appeal followed up by another appeal. Then you have a habeas corpus, and then you always have there's different types of tools that you can use in the legal system to go back into court to try to get time off. I mean, there's all kind of things. You have FAM, which is one of the organizations that prints out a lot of this information, because as an inmate in prison, you're pretty limited as far as resources. So you go to the law library, and there's all type of stuff that's being circulated as far as new laws, new things that have been passed to maybe help you with your time, or case law that you could apply that maybe fits your case that you can help get time off. You just got to stay on top of it. You got to stay in a law library, stay talking to guys who are fighting their cases. A lot of guys was like, oh man, I'm just gonna do my time. Well, that's cool too if you want to just do that. But, I was one of the guys that stayed in the law library. I was always looking for a way out, to try to get out early. And there's guys, I've seen guys get back life sentences. I've seen guys go back and get their cases, get them brought back into court, remanded, and get resentenced. So there's a lot of action in prison. You don't have to just sit there and not do nothing. There's always something that you could probably find out about your case that you didn't know that will maybe help you to get out early. So the appeals process is definitely something that's available to you in prison. The law library is available. There's a lot of resources in there, a lot of intelligent people, and you just gotta look for it, man. You just gotta if you're looking for that that extra month, even if it's a fucking month that you can get off, go for it, but there are different things you can do once you've been sentenced to go back and fight your case once you've been convicted.